thick. Like your mama.
Haven't heard nothing from Brogan. So,
He said he was good yesterday. Was that him?
He said he was good.
Well,
We're going to roll with him. All right.
On his ass.
Well, we will.
When he gets it. It's usually how Brogan works.
He a big boy.
Yeah. All right.
No pun intended there.
I mean, I wouldn't know that personally, but it sounds like you've got intimate knowledge.
Hey, I'm going by what George told me. I'm going by what
watched
George
that
told
video
me.
that one day. He was showing us the sword and shit. So
There's that too. So I did.
Yeah.
We saw a video of him. We don't recommend watching it.
He did a live video showing us like all the little hammers and like metal work and all the other stuff that he's been doing.
Cool.
I was like, cool.
Yeah.
So.
See, he didn't send me no videos. Yeah, it is.
No, it was live.
It was live.
It was live on Discord.
Gosh, just wants the video.
So let's see.
We
Last time we left off,
just finished fixing the car.
yeah, you gave
Big dude walked away.
You gave the two Kenku a hand with the war engine.
Yeah.
I think I did something to the car.
No, you didn't.
You did that a while ago. You were just coming out of the tent vomiting.
You didn't
from all
really
the
do
weird
anything. Yeah.
Green and blue and orange meats that you were eating.
Yeah.
No, I did. And,
You didn't do anything to the car but tap it.
Yeah,
And
you
like
looked at
bump
the
it.
vehicle before.
But you didn't fix the car. You didn't do anything with it.
Yeah, I basically I kept stew strange jumbo meat.
Yeah, just random stuff that you were eating in the tent over there.
Yeah, and started throwing up and getting sick.
Yeah.
And the only meat
Yeah.
that I didn't taste was probably the good stuff.
Cool.
I don't know, there was good stuff in the tent. But
The human meat.
wasn't human.
the last session that you were at, Gauze, basically, we'll just say that you were, with the group. You were doing some long-range scouting as everybody got up to Fort Necklebone.
Okay.
That
is something I would do.
Yeah. So you were doing some long-range scouting on the outside.
He can have had the map and then done that to give us a little bit more of an accurate layout of just the area and whatever. Too.
Yeah, I mean,
If you want to say something like that, just to kind of role play that, or to throw that in there.
I mean, that's fine. He's got the map. That's
So.
A little hand wave. What's a little hand waving between friends?
yeah.
Wait, what?
So we'll say that you were kind of getting a. You did a once around the base, the Fort Knucklebone Fort.
That would take a while.
Yeah. So while you were doing that, everything inside the base was happening. You did not get a opportunity. The rest of the group went up to the front gate, and basically got in the front gate while you were doing a perimeter check. Basically, that's what I was looking for. Damn it, perimeter
It takes
check.
a while to climb walls.
Yeah. The only thing, you can try to climb these walls, but as you go up to them and you kind of give them a once-over, you kind of notice that these walls are very sharp. They're very, very... they've got a lot of just random metals just kind of sticking out, spikes and sharp, sharp edges, and it's a lot of, really just crappy metals that have been just kind of shoved together into these walls.
Shoved.
So, I mean, you could climb up over it if you wanted to, but you get a feeling that you would probably end up taking a little damage doing it just because these things are just so jank.
And rusty.
They're jank and rusty and just
we don't have tetanus shots for
dark
you.
iron, just...
Yeah.
They're well done in the fact that they are shoved together very tightly, and they'd probably be a good defense, but climbing over them would probably be pretty painful.
That's why they're a
probably
good
what they did it-
defense.
That's probably what they did it for, is keep people like me from doing exactly what I'm thinking about doing.
Yeah. And just because there's probably not a lot of good metal work down here,
So
so
Falls
most
apart.
of this stuff is just like scrap metals that have been found on the battlefield. You see, a couple of sections of the wall that have, a couple of sections of the wall that have like swords sticking out of them, spears that are sticking out of them. So you can kind of tell that it's just whatever metal they could find anywhere on this plane.
Right. Well, I won't do that then.
Yeah, I mean, you can try to. You might hurt yourself a little bit. It just depends. But if not, you know that you saw the main gate as you were doing the perimeter check. The rest of your crew was heading towards that main gate, and you saw that they were heading that way. So we'll say that it took you a little bit. Maybe about an hour to do just a quick perimeter sweep. And in that time, things were happening inside the base with the rest of your crew.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It does suck that I missed out on all that juicy XP, but,
Oh, no.
Honestly, there wasn't any separate
Fighting.
XP that you missed out on. There wasn't any combat. It was all roleplay.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So you really didn't miss out on much of anything.
And he won't jip you really on that.
Yeah, no. Once we hit the milestone. Actually, what is the milestone?
I don't know. I know what we're at right now.
Yeah, what are you guys at?
Right now we're at
346.
Hang on. I'm at 18,746, and it's out of 23,000.
You guys need 23.
Yeah, we need 23 to hit
You got
sevens.
17. What did you say?
I said 16,346.
So you need like 7.
Yeah, and I don't know what Gauze and Brogan got.
Yeah. How much XP do you have right now, guys?
I don't know. I haven't added it up. I've been busy. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Tell me what you need to hit 20 to hit to hit your next level, because I think you're a little behind.
It shouldn't be that far behind.
No, I think you're what, level 5?
We're all sixes.
I'm level 3 rogue, level 3 ranger.
So we're all sixes.
Okay. So you're at
I'm already level.
Yeah.
But he's
So your total
He's 3
XP,
and 3.
where
3
are
plus
you
3
at?
is
6.
There you go. He's
Like I
multi-class.
said, I don't know. I haven't added it up. I've been busy.
Yeah. No, you're fine. If you want to add that up real quick, and then what I'll do is, and I'll let Brogan know when he hops on, or if he doesn't make it, and I'll just send him a message later. So you're at 16.
Yes.
So that'd be 4, 7. I just give you guys a straight up 7,000.
Because I don't think Gauze or Brogan that far behind Vincent.
No, not at all. I think I started them off right next to you guys. So
Well, if you start them off right at 6, and they should be at whatever that lowest.
it's 14 for 6.
Yeah.
So
that would make sense.
yeah.
Jordan.
No, spam.
Oh.
Scam callers.
I always like timing it like we're playing a game, Jordan.
Yeah.
Because that's always how it is.
Yeah, he usually does it because he's doing security
I mean,
work.
let's see what the XP is for 6th level.
6th level is a total of 14,000.
But they've done some stuff with us since then.
Yeah.
So
They've been in several fights, gotten some XP.
Mm-hmm.
I think they've gotten. Honestly, they're probably pretty close to what Vince is.
that's
at.
what I was gonna say. I'm a little ahead because I haven't missed one yet.
Yeah.
And I know Vincent's missed one or two, and then because remember Tommy
he's
missed
only
one or two at the
one.
start. I don't remember how
My
many.
calculation's right. I'm at 16,750.
Okay.
What are you at, Vincent?
16,346.
So he's the lower
Okay. So I'll just do 7,000 each of you.
to clean and make
Yeah.
it clean.
Yeah. We'll just do it even. So you guys can add 7,000 to that. And that'll bump you guys up to level 7. Should.
Cool.
Yeah. So we'll just do that.
Why the sudden?
He hadn't done it in a while. This book does, I don't think,
It's weird
gives you.
spots that it gives them.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get as many of you guys here. And I was going to do it at the end of the last session, but Brogan had to leave early, so I just waited till now to do it. So
Okay.
I've got 3 of you here. I can tell you guys directly, hey, add 7,000 to your
So that
total.
gives me 23,750. Does that sound right?
That'll be perfect. That'll put you at 7,000 total.
23.
Yeah, level 7 total. So 23,000. Yep.
Just want to make sure.
Yep. Nah, you're good. But yeah, so we'll just do that. So add 7,000 to your XPs.
And then increase hit points.
Yep.
So I'm gonna
You guys can do that stuff now if you want.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it while you're talking to him.
Gozcat. So add 7,000, and then you can do your level up stuff if you want to, or if you want to hold off on it, Vince. It's whatever you want to do.
Well,
I don't have a player's handbook in front of me, so
I guess
have to wait on that.
the way to level up hit points is to
You either roll or take the base.
Yeah, I mean I've got an extra.
I'll
you need it.
I'll
you
roll.
have your book?
Yes.
Yeah, pull your book out.
Okay.
Yeah.
That thing out.
Pull that thing. That thing.
Whip that thing.
So let's see. Gozcat was doing a perimeter check. Okay, so you.
I was doing a perimeter check, yes.
Yeah, and you went up to the wall and you kind of took a look at it and you decided against giving it a climb. So, what are you gonna do? What are you doing now?
Well, I see them going through the front gate, so
Yeah, they went through the front gate about an hour ago as you were doing the perimeter check.
yeah. I mean, I guess I'll go through the front gate.
Okay.
Gotta find them.
Yeah. Okay. As you go to the front gate.
I love these dudes. That's what I got.
There is. Actually, what we'll do. Give me. Just need one of the full size sheets. I gotta go and clean up all these things.
Yeah. I was wondering when you were gonna fucking do that.
So much.
You don't have to worry about it. I like them dirty.
Oh, baby.
Well, we all know because you had your mouth full earlier. So I mean.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Gopher was over there gobbling it up.
That sounds like a whole lot of jealousy going on.
Hey, we already had this talk, dog. I said I'm not with you when you said your mouth was full. I'm like, oh damn, Gauze has started without me.
Well, I mean, if you was with me, my mouth wouldn't be full. So I mean.
Well, that's just because mine would be full. That's just weird, dude.
Hey man, share and share alike.
That's just because you're in a colder area.
You just gotta share. That's all. All right.
Actually, I'm more south, so it'd be warmer here.
And so in your case, it's still a small? Man, that's depressing.
All right. So as you come up to the...
Okay. That didn't make any sense whatsoever.
That just means you're naturally small. Mine just gets smaller because it's colder. Woo!
But it would be warmer down here.
I know, and yours is naturally small.
That's tiny.
That means yours is naturally small because of how small it is down there.
Really small. Wow.
Get them tweezers
out. Pull yourself out of that hole, bro.
Get them tweezers out.
I don't know why you keep bragging about yours being small.
This one, we don't have the cleric today.
I would love it when they can finally make AI hands correctly.
Oh, man. They always have extra fingers and shit.
Or no fingers.
Yeah, I always look
I saw
weird.
one the other day had like 2 fingers on one hand. I'm like, yeah, that's AI.
Oh, God. All right, guys. You walk up to the front gate, and you walk up to the front gate. As you're walking up to the gate, you saw at a distance that there are about half a dozen small creatures. Look kind of like gnomes, but a little more feral. That are at the top of the wall. And they all have these red hats on. They kind of look like gnomish hats, like gnome hats.
Red hats, all right, blood hats.
Yeah, so you see some of those at the, there's, the little guardhouse right above the main gate. And as you're walking up to the gate, you hear a voice come from over the gate. And it's like, who goes there?
Do we hear
I'm
this,
just
by
a
the way?
traveler.
No, you guys are more inside the base. You guys are quite a bit of ways.
Okay.
The closest one would be Ingros, but he's preoccupied for the moment.
Throwing up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But what did you say, guys?
I was like, just a weary traveler looking for a place to sleep.
What's the password?
That I'm just a weary traveler looking for a place to sleep.
Yeah, what's the password? What's the password?
Oh God, not this again.
Brogan comes in, he's like, oh God, not again. I really want to metagame this with God, but I want to see what he does.
Point and I say, oh God, that's the password.
That password, it's hard. It comes out in the poop. You got a softer password?
Sure.
Me and Brogan are losing our shit right now.
Rations, I go, this should be more palatable.
Ooh.
Fucking PTSD flashbacks.
Is that crab meat?
Yes, as a matter of fact, it is.
I'm losing my shit.
And then as you see the little guy who's kind of like peeking over the wall, you hear one of the dudes next to him start smacking him. He's like, Wazik! Wazik! And the little dude turns. He's like, what? And he gets smacked in the face a couple of times.
It's been roasted over a spit until succulent.
Oh, Wazik! He said it's suckable! Wazik! While he's saying this, like, he's slapping the dude in the middle, and he actually starts slapping the guy in the face. He's like, Wazik, it's suckable!
This is horrible, but so great.
Oh. Hang on. Let me give her
Hi there.
fire.
Hi.
Oh God. I'm sorry. The fact that you start saying Wazik, and then Brogan, oh God. That was just.
It wasn't that. It was being like gods who shared the same brain cell.
Well, no, it's just you coming out of nowhere, just saying, "Oh God," that was just great.
What?
What's up, Brogan? Well, I'm sorry.
So
Feeling like crap this
I
week.
can't say
I did a little bit. I was like, oh God, I have TD dead. Right. All good, bro. I was like, I gotta get up. Hey, you got here. Oh, good. And as soon as I got in, you did the exact same. Yeah.
That's you were. You like that. That's what makes it even better, guys. Is literally almost word for word, action for action. That's what Brogan did. That's what Brogan did last time.
Yeah.
I was like, Cash is fucking king, right, God? He's like, no, we want fermented crab meat.
Yeah.
No, crab meat.
Yeah.
You gotta emphasize the
Yeah, it's crab meat.
because they were calling it rab meat earlier.
It's totally rab meat.
And the little dude's like, yes, suckable crab meat, Wazik. And Wazik turns to you and he's like, yes, that is, wait, we didn't have a password last time, did we? And the little dude's like, Wazik, we don't have a password. And the guy's getting slapped in the face again. And then he turns and he's like, but it's suckable. Ooh, this guy's furry. We'll take that password, but you also have to, rub your tummy and pat your head at the same time.
That's tough but fair.
Yes! Give me a performance check.
I'm gonna use my acrobatics.
Ooh, what are you gonna do with it?
Rub my tummy and pat my head at the same time. I have a +10 in acrobatics.
He's gonna use his
I thought
tail
you were
to
gonna
jack
add
off.
like something else, like extra, and do like a backflip while you're doing it or something.
He's gonna use his tail to jack himself off.
He's gonna stand on his head with one hand.
Yeah, hey, there you go. I'm gonna stand on one hand. With the other hand, I'm gonna rub my belly, and then I'm gonna do a flip and pat my head at the same time.
Hey, I'll take it. Make that roll.
That is a total of 27.
Woo, there you go. So everything that you were saying.
This dice. I rolled a natural 17.
Nice. Yeah, so basically everything you described, you're able to like stand on one hand and then rub your stomach and then do the backflip and then, you know, land and you're patting your head and rubbing your tummy at the same time.
Jerking the chicken.
And then, do you have a tail?
Yes, I do.
Jerking
And
the chicken.
we'll say that like you take your tail and pull it for, you know, it comes around from behind you and it's holding the little ration pack.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. So the little dude's like, yes! So you see Wazik. So he's got two dudes, one on his left, one on his right.
What?
And
I'm trying to find the.
he ends up grabbing the dude on his left.
Because the only thing I've
So the one on his right was the one that was smacking him and saying, you know, saying Wazik. And
go to your class.
so Wazik drops down. He's like, go get the rab meat. And
Class.
he grabs the dude
What's
on
your
his
class?
left
Fighter.
and lifts
Go
him
to your
up.
class.
And you see him just like walk over a couple of feet to the side and drop this dude. He ends up, you know, dropping about 10 or 15 feet and hitting the ground.
Right.
And Wazik's like, go and open the gate. He's got suckable rab meat. And
Are we gonna be able to take any of this session seriously with these idiots? Oh my god.
I mean, welcome to hell where everyone's a fucking comedian, everyone's positive, and everyone hates you. And they all want rap me.
yes.
Fucking
And so, and basically you hear, you know, like the Wilhelm scream as this other red cap gets dropped down and you hear him plop to the ground. And he gets
flops
up.
the ground, goes, oh, my liver.
Actually, he lands on the ground and he gets up and he's like, again! Oh, wait. And he runs over and pulls a lever, and as he pulls the lever, the gate, like, slowly opens up. And,
I hand him the rap meat.
Okay.
It's in the book.
I got it now.
What is
so
You roll
he
a
grabs
D10
the ration pack from you,
Plus your con.
and he goes
modifier.
climbing up
read?
the ladder. He's
No,
like,
read it.
Wazik, I have the
Hit dice,
red meat.
one
It's
D10.
suckable. We're gonna suck on the meat.
Fight.
Yes.
Stop. Read the whole thing. You're reading only parts.
And then, so
Read
he
the whole
climbs
thing.
up the
Hit
gate.
points at first
As
level.
It only melts in
you,
your mouth, not in your hands.
Right
he's
here.
like,
Hit points at
it's
higher
even
level.
better.
1d10.
Like he actually
or
says that to
6.
Wazik.
So you
He's like,
take
"It's-
either the
it melts
6
in your
plus your
mouth, not
con,
in your
or
hand,
roll a
Wazik."
d10 plus your con.
Okay. That's what I was.
So he
saying.
climbs up and joins
1d10
the others
plus
at
my
the top
con.
of the gate.
Okay.
You walk about 20 foot in, Gauze, and you see off to your right-hand
And this
side,
would be the con modifier
there's a
right
building that has some smoke
Yes.
coming out of it.
you
Out in
roll
front of
in and
that
take-
building, you see Ingros.
Yep.
Yakking up what seems to be
So you get
like orange, green, and blue chunks of things. So you kind of see him out front.
Vomit the rainbow.
Is engrossed in his,
Yeah, you see him kind of
Taste the
even
rainbow.
up everything that he owns right there.
Taste the rainbow.
Further in, you see a little bit of a like a smelting garage, where there
thanks.
are two Kenkus that are
Everything's
standing
in the book
next
that you
to
need- that you
Critias. The Kenkus that are standing next to Critias are like high fiving and chest bumping, and like
yeah.
giving Critias like dual side like hugs.
okay.
On the ground next to that, so they're doing this next to a large war engine. So it kind of looks like the war engine, similar but different design to the one that you guys, because you were there for the vendor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of like the one that the vendor had. Just this one is more like war machine. Like it's got spikes and it's got pipes and like a skull front and different little stuff to it. You see Brogan on the ground next to a pile of vomit, kind of sitting next up against that war machine.
And the vomit.
Yeah, and yeah. So
They have had a serious party in the hour that I was gone, apparently.
yeah,
There's reasons for that.
yeah.
I'm sure there are.
You also
really,
see.
really bad, really good decisions were made.
I'm around this, right? Am I around this?
No, you're up on
okay.
the war engine.
Okay.
Gauze is like coming into the site. Off to your left-hand side, you do see that there is a large like flesh golem kind of thing. He's got like this umbilical cord that comes out of his stomach and hooks around his neck and into his mouth. He's got legs kind of like a grasshopper looking. Alrighty. Yeah, he's got like little spiky arms. He's got some horns that come up and like hook down and around.
Alright, nightmare fuel.
And you see him kind of walking around hobbling. He's kind of like hop, skip, hobbling as he walks around. And I think that was the bulk of... You see more red caps that are, moving about the yard. Actually, let me go.
Do I see... hang on. I want to start using
I'm going to hate
names
myself
here.
for
Do I
asking
see...
this, but I think I'll-
Honor you coming in?
Not just yet, but yeah, you'll see him here in just a moment. Let me give him... Alright. So, as you first enter, a fortified compound sits atop a low plateau that rises out of the crater-pocketed landscape. At the center of the compound is a hill of rust-colored stone that resembles a hand clawing out of the ground, with gaps between the fingers. A jagged wall of rock, bone, and metal debris surrounds the hand-shaped hill. That's the wall that you were doing the perimeter check.
Did you read
Other highlights visible from this distance include a gatehouse atop which stands a half dozen small figures on watch. And that's the gate you just came through.
Right, okay.
And then as you enter the fort, this area is enclosed by the rampart, is littered with trash and mechanical parts, some put together in a way that resembles a vehicle. Ramshackle structures built from the same junk as the outer wall provide shelter. A platoon of small
Warhammer 40k goblin bait.
I mean, basically, honestly, you could,
That's actually kind of
probably about the same as that. A platoon of small fae mills about, all looking like feral gnomes. Several of them sport tall red caps, some of which drip with vile ichor. A pair of Kenku examine a strange vehicle, and those are the two Kenku you saw, like, high-fiving.
The Chad Kenkus.
Yeah.
Chad Kenkus, yeah. The Chad Coos. From Avernus.
Oh,
When they see random
to
people.
let you know, George, he rolled for his hit points, so I saw it.
Cool.
He got 4.
Alrighty.
Do you think I broke my magic box?
No.
No, not at all.
I'm joking.
It has to succeed before you can break it.
It's probably pretty accurate for the most part. But yeah, so that's what you
Let me
got.
get this right. Kenku or ravens or bird, like, yeah, they're bird
Yes.
people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, bird people, gotcha.
Yes.
Yes. There we go, that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, avian. And
Resist your cat urge.
You don't have to write the whole thing down. Just write the name.
if you want, guys,
reference.
roll me a history check.
For me?
Yes.
Okay, give me just a second.
Let's see if you pick up anything that you've read or anything that you know.
History. There it is. Okay, history. I rolled a 13.
Okay. So you have some general knowledge about Kenku. You don't know like all the different stuff, but you do know that the way they communicate through mimicry. So they don't actually like talk, but they can say phrases that they have heard previously. They can mimic the sound of any kind of thing that they've heard or seen or anything like that. But you do have the general understanding of, how they communicate. They are, avian bird folk. Just some of those general pieces. You would actually know they understand Auran and Common. So they understand like the bird folk, kind of like Arachras. in common, but then they only can communicate from themselves in mimicry.
Like Bumblebee.
Right.
Kind of, yeah. But yeah. So, yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what you gonna do, guys?
I'm not mistaken, aren't Kenku also attracted to shiny objects?
Yes. Yeah, they are. They're pretty. They're pretty well drawn to, you know, and you can honestly kind of tell like these two Kenku are the mechanic types. Like they.
Oh, so he's up where I'm at now, right?
No, this is just him getting a view.
Okay.
Yeah. This is just the view that he's getting on the way in the door.
Okay. Sorry, I missed that point.
No, you're good. Because you can kind of see on the Kenku, they have like belts that have like hammers and, you know, little tinkerer's tools and different stuff like that. They have all that kind of strapped to their waists. But they're over there sandwich hugging Critias.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So.
Is there a noticeable blacksmith or bowyer that I can see anywhere?
Not really off the bat. The closest thing you would figure would probably be these two Kenku. The building that they're in is kind of like a large canopied garage type area. Where they have a lot of metal plates and panels. They have the war engine in there that's actually running currently. It's billowing out smoke, and you know, it's a little ramshackle, but it's operational and running from what you can tell from from walking in the door.
All right. From walking around, from scouting around the outside of the building, how many guards do they have on the walls?
Let me turn. There we go.
I didn't know.
So the main thing is the guardhouse. The walls themselves, they don't really have anybody up on the walls. They just have the half dozen that are on the gatehouse. But you see like little 2 and 3 man patrols. Loki's in the house.
And
but you see like up and down the length of the wall, you see like little patrols of like 2 or 3 red caps kind of just moving about, but nothing really up on the walls themselves because the walls aren't. They don't really have like catwalks or anything at the top of them because they have all that sharp metal.
Rounded up is 2.
That doesn't already use your proficiency bonus.
I guess I'll just make my way on in.
Okay.
Find the others.
Which is
cool.
Dex.
You know.
No. You're looking at the wrong one.
Just appear, you know how I do.
Yeah.
Checks, not saving throws.
Cool.
Yeah, right here.
What, Rogan? What? You go into a camp trying to find new
It
friends.
reads, at 7th level, you can add half your proficiency bonus rounded up to any strength, dex, or con check you make that doesn't already use your proficiency bonus, which includes these. So if he says do a strength check, do a dexterity check, do a con check, and then you get this too.
I wonder if there's a bow guy here.
So therefore, +2 to anything.
This is the first
You guys look like you're having a good old time.
It says what it does. The abilities reads what it does.
Brogan's sitting there.
This is not a check.
He's sitting up against the war machine.
I know, that's what I...
I am not gonna hold
So
your
if he
hand
says
when
make
you
a strength
dig, I'm
check.
just saying, bro.
Do an athletics.
Okay,
You're
so
proficient in
what
it, so you don't
happened
get
was-
it. But if acrobatics, you're not proficient in it, so you would get half
You know
your
how they have mimicry?
Half of this is going up, rounded up
Onto
from
this.
2.
I had just taken the big shield from.
Yeah, the demon
man.
shield.
Back to the mines with you there.
Was it Critias or was it?
It was from the barbarian we had before, but it was from the bag of holding that we had it in. If you want to be specific, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm the one carrying it, you could just say it's for me.
So it would be
a sentient
here,
being,
Adam.
sentient being, yes.
So it would be here,
But
not
because
here.
all this is going down, I
If he
have
says make a
another
strength
person
check.
that's already inside me, and they
You
were
add half your
talking.
proficiency plus
Like
this,
I
but
was
these
talking
are
to
checks.
them. Oh, this
These
is
are
going on.
skills.
There's a Kinko over here with some fucking
But it
squiggly
says
fucked up eyes.
any
My
strength,
dude's
dex,
trying to
or
follow
con
all
checks
this is
you
going
make.
down. So
Which
he
means
motion
anytime he
sickness
says
is
make a
puking.
strength check.
Other birds hear it, so they mimic the puking, which causes more
Anytime he says make a strength check, you look at this
Yes.
and add that. If he says make an athletics
Actually,
check,
I can't do it.
you look
It was
at
the
this.
it was actually
You
the
would
night
have half your
hag.
proficiency, but
The
you
night
aren't
hag
proficient,
that
so you
came
don't
out with
get it.
the
Right.
flesh golem.
He says make an acrobatics.
that
You aren't proficient
That
with
way it
it.
had the-
It's a
the
dex
googly
check. You
eyes.
at half. That's what that means. If you're
Okay.
if you're not proficient in a dex, strength, or con
Yeah.
save, you get
So-
half your proficiency added to it. That's literally all it is.
Okay.
So you just have to
Okay,
check to
I
see
don't
if
know
you're
if the mic's
proficient in it.
moved again or not, but I'm having trouble hearing you again, Chaos.
Oh,
No,
you're
I'm
good.
I'm talking over Vince. I'm
There's a
talking
lot
to
of
Vince.
noises going on. I can move it closer here in a
And
minute.
that's my bad.
'Cause I also have the baby over here, which Loki's like, I hear the baby casting spells in the background. Yeah.
Fireball! Fireball!
Gotta watch out for fireball. Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
I told him that she is the fireball. You cast her, she does all the damage. No resistance.
We'll just hold her.
How much damage does she do? Yes.
Like 30 D12s? Is it 30 D12s? Or are we rolling D20s on her damage?
We're just rolling all the
Remember
dice.
the
We're rolling every.
Just take a random handful of dice. It doesn't matter.
You take a bag of dice and dump it, and that's what you count up.
Yeah. Yeah, she's just being cranky right now.
Oh, thanks, Adam. I
that's
thought
back.
it was this, and you said
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a
And
check.
she's got her. She's
He will,
making sounds
when he
in the
says make a
background. and-
strength check, these are not strength checks.
these are.
These are. But when he says make a acrobatics, it is still a check, but it is a dex check because that's the skill you're using. It says it right there what you get with it. When
Yeah.
he said when you make a strength, dex, or constitution check,
I know
then
what
you
I,
get half
I-
your bone. Then you get your proficiency rounded up half.
Right. That
That's
part
it.
I understand.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure that
It's
This
bull.
board is
Adding-
not like
Okay.
Read it up later
Yeah.
on like you're supposed to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're
My
good.
settings.
All right. Anyways,
And also, I have inspiration still.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody.
we haven't had to use it.
I was gonna say yeah. I think you two have it, and then I think Gauze or
Gosh should still have his. I don't think Brogan
Brogan
says.
add 7,000 XP to your XP list.
It
Yeah.
should level you
Yeah,
up.
we just leveled.
Yep.
Well, we leveled before, but we're doing it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, yeah.
Oh, hype chest.
I
Very good.
haven't done all the min-maxing on it yet, so. 'Cause I don't have my book in front of me, so I'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
Yeah, my apologies, gentlemen, for making a noise.
No, you're good.
You're fine.
Wait, did we? You're excused. Did you say we leveled?
Yes. Yes.
Check. See ability check.
Yep.
You
You
can look in
will
the
level
glossary
up
if
with
you need to know what a
with
check
the
is.
7,000 I
Okay.
just gave you. Basically, it's milestone XP.
6, 7, 8. I got.
If you need to know what that reference, read it.
Okay.
It's there.
All right. So, yeah, guys, as you are walking up, you walk past Ingros, who is
Throwing up the rainbow.
yeah, he's over there having himself a rough time, and then you see the other two that are over next to that war machine.
Okay.
Yes.
And one of them's also in his own puke.
Yeah, he's next to.
Well,
a
not
pile of it,
his
but yes.
puke. Ingross's puke. He threw up over there first.
No. Brogan threw up next to the
Brogan-
war.
Oh, that's right. Brogan
His own
threw.
puke.
That's right.
Yeah.
He threw up his own. That's
he got
right.
motion sickness looking at
Him threw up.
Mad Maggie.
Oh yeah.
So, Walgrim was looking at one eye. One of the other dudes inside me was looking at the other eye.
Yeah.
They were both going across, talking to each other, going, "Oh, this is so fucked up." The third guy jumped in and was like, "Hey, I want to see." Oh God, I don't want to see.
Yeah.
And
So-
it was just a real bad. It was a real bad time for all parties involved.
Yep.
And just be glad they didn't have hypnotism.
No man.
All I know is Wolgren had three voices going on inside his head, and he was trying to figure out which eye was talking to him, and Mad Mag is butt ass ugly. So
Yep.
I can understand him having an aneurysm and throwing up.
and covered in a lot of weird red, brown, and black gooey things.
Yes.
But yeah, so what are you guys doing?
I want to get the group together to kind of tell them what happened with this,
Okay.
like what I did. So just kind of gather everybody around. So I'm gonna say kind of quietly because I don't want it to like be too loud. I'm like, so apparently I was able to fix this war machine here, and they got excited and happy, which means we're gaining favor, which means I want one of these. Let's see what we can do around here to help out and get one.
One of these.
I'm pointing at the vehicle when I'm talking.
Yeah.
So
just kind of looks.
So let's go around and see where we can help.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we're not fighting anything, so technically a party split is not a terrible idea.
No.
But if you want to go in pairs, we do 2 teams of 2. I'm gonna point to my nose and say, "Not it," with the Goliath.
Who do I go with?
Yeah,
you 2 paper, rock, scissors for it.
I'm still trying to level up. Give me a second.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Oh, you're good.
I roll my
So that means Brogan's stuck.
4 plus 7 dwarven.
Sorry, just ragging on him.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh God.
And I have tough, so double it. So 14. So 16.
I go with dwarf.
I'm at 84.
Nice.
Nice.
He's gonna finish up his level up real quick.
Hey, that would work out pretty good. Alright, I'll work out pretty good. Volgren went with Ogren, because then he could ride on his back and it'd be like a whole Master Blaster Thunderdome thing.
Dwarf riding on the back of a Goliath.
Yet.
The scrawny Goliath.
Why? You're both covered in puke. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
The motion sickness will pass.
Yeah, so Wolgrim's gonna get up off the ground and he's just gonna have like chunks like carrots in his beard. Yeah. And he's gonna like start wiping it out. He's like, I need a Master Blaster. I don't even like carrots. I like carrots.
And then
Carrots.
And then Critias is gonna be like, "You sure you don't want to save that for later?"
It was in the stew. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up in the stew.
Alright, I'm not going with that one. Let's send the 2 vomit patrol together. So then, if they throw up, it's not on me. It looks like it's going to be a pain in the ass getting out of your hair, Onryu.
It's not getting in my hair.
No, I'm saying it looks like it'll be a pain in the ass if it gets in your hair. So, you and me, them 2 together.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to go talk to
I have a really good dodge skill. It's not getting in my hair.
I will dodge the hell out of it.
So I'm going to say, me and Onryu are going to go talk to Biggie Dude.
Okay. Mikey?
Yeah, Mikey.
Okay. Yeah, because you did hear Mad Maggie call him Mikey.
Yeah, Mikey.
Let's ask Mikey. He eats anything.
Mikey, eat anything.
Let's ask Mikey Myers. I mean, oh, wait, wrong Mikey.
But wait, this Mikey has his umbilical cord in his mouth. But no, so yeah, so Critias and Onryu, and then
it's gonna be Wolgren and Ingrid.
Wolgren, in the back of your mind, you do hear a voice come through for a moment, and you hear the shield talking to the third personality, and the shield's like, "I haven't been here long. When was the last time you remember him eating carrots?"
It was in the stew, man. The wolf's like, I don't even like carrots either. I'm with you. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Where the fuck is there a farm in hell?
Good question.
I'm further to where the hell did the crab meat come from?
No, it's crab meat.
It actually came from the scorpions. They don't know the difference.
No, actually, they fought giant crabs over in the Citadel before you guys left Elturel, so they were in the corner. There was a bunch of crab carcasses in the corner.
Yep.
You guys kind of noticed them for a split second when you went up the ladder.
Yep. We have, just so you all know, well, above the table, you all know there's 22 pounds of crab meat, so that's like 22 days worth of rations of the crab meat. But I've lied to him about it. You missed that, Gauze. He asked, "Can I have some crab meat?" And I said, "There's not anymore." So just so you know, Critias lied, but you all don't know Critias lied.
What? That's cool, because my character has his own crab meat.
Yeah.
It's called Scorpion. It's spicy crab meat.
It's a spicy meatball.
It's a spicy meatball.
Meatball.
All right.
You guys call it crab meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called hula meat.
So as I get all the chunks out of my beard, I kind of, wipe my hands off, grab my hammer. I'm like, okay. And I see Henryu. You guys do remember. I walk over to Henryu. I'm like, so what's the play? Oh, where you been?
Yeah.
I'm asking him. I did a once around the fort just to make sure we had all our exits and stuff covered. And you just see my dude pause and stare blankly into your face. And out of a moment, you hear my dude under his breath go, "I don't know, he's a fucking tabaxi."
That's all.
He didn't know.
He fucking marks his territory. I don't know. I'm not gonna go piss on the wall.
Oh, this is
I don't need to.
Yeah.
I don't need to. I pissed on the wall for you.
this is all Gauze is hearing.
Yeah, that's all that Gauze is getting because
This
he's
is all
talking
you're
to
seeing is in my head.
the werewolf is talking to him.
Cat. I don't like him. Go mark territory. Right now, go fucking do it.
Henry, you seem to be like, "So, Chris, I'm with you, right?"
Yeah. And
My character's over there going, look, giant birds, yum.
well, Henryu, as you're watching Wolgren have this conversation, you see that his head whips left and right as some of the voice pokes out every once in a while. If the third voice third voice pokes out, like his head turns to the left, but if it's Wolgren that's talking, he turns to the right.
Okay.
So you see his head just like turning left and right, like while he's semi talking to himself.
I love it. I love this.
Gotcha. So,
Yeah.
as
And you
goes
notice
down,
that
my
he
dude
now
just,
has-
grabs tight to his head, and he's like, let's go find the other two real quick while I still have some.
Well, we're still around. We're already
Yeah,
around.
the whole group's standing
They're
there.
Yeah, we're splitting into two groups,
While
two
you were
teams of
talking
two.
to yourself, Wolgren, they came up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, me,
okay.
myself, and I were trying to go. I understand.
Jim Carrey.
I was looking at the
Me,
board,
myself,
and
and
I'm like,
Irene.
I'm there,
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Yeah. Everybody basically grouped up as you are having this conversation with yourself. And Henryu, you notice as well that he now has that demonic shield slung over his back.
Yeah, that one that gave me the creeps, I remember that.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, you have no idea. Actually, I do. I've looked up the stats.
Yeah.
Wait, is that Gauze saying that or Henry? There's stats to
Oh, that's
this?
Goss saying that.
I know, I know.
Henry has no fucking clue and doesn't want to know.
Yeah. It sent tingles up Henry's.
It's a pre.
This
Yeah.
is funny.
Henry just knows that shield gives him the creeps and he don't want a part of it.
It gives him the heebie-jeebies.
The heebie-jeebies.
Oh, as this goes down, I'm actually gonna pull a shield off my back in front of you, like, hey, do you know anything about this? I know enough to stay away from it. But you do know something. No, but it gives me the creeps and I don't want any part of it. It should. It hits every one of my... I'm not giving him the shield. It hits every one of my fight or flight instincts and I don't want it.
I'd prefer.
Fair enough. As I put it on my back,
I'd prefer to eat what Engros just ate 6 times over than touch the shield. That's what Critias says, because I'm assuming you're near us at this point.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
all...
I'm like, I prefer to eat what he was having 30 minutes ago than touch that thing.
You see, like, dude, bark at you, Audrey, and he's sad, and he's like, okay, we're gonna leave there. I think that's the best plan.
Probably the best plan.
Yeah.
Small growl in my voice.
Let's see what we can do right here, but first let's get the hell out of here.
Yep.
Sounds good.
So, I guess the group is going to split. You got Engros and Wolgren.
Mm-hmm.
I guess are going to go off and see if they can find any side quests here. And then Onryu and Critias are going to do the same, which I think, Critias, you said you wanted to go talk with Mikey.
I wanted to go talk to Mikey because he's not noticing, but again, like when you said he was walking away, I couldn't help but notice there was like, it looked like he might have had a limp and he was grimacing, even though it sounded like a growl.
Yeah.
Because again, it just wasn't natural. It was like a grumble as he walks. It was like every time he made a specific type of step, there was a noise.
Yeah.
And it didn't sound, and I'm assuming that I picked up it didn't sound natural.
You probably infer that.
So, and that's why I was like, me and Andre, you were going to go check out what's going on with Mikey. And then you two, see if there's something else you can do to help gain favor with these things that we're dealing with down here. Because we need to get one of these vehicles if we can. And if we can get the more favor we get, the better vehicle I think we can get. And then we have an easy way to track through this place. And then I'm going to open up the map and say, because this is garbage. We don't know where all this is marked. This is a massive place. And this map is about as useless as Engros.
I'm not useless.
In a fight, you're not. Everywhere else, you are.
So, as he's saying all this, I'll be like, if anyone needs healing, you know where to send them. I really don't feel like moving around all that much, and I'm best to be left alone with my thoughts right now.
We can leave all three of you alone if you want.
See this, my head snaps back over to Audrey, and you just see, and he turns back, and he's like, I just need a moment.
I just need to get that out.
We're gonna leave you, and you alone.
Apparently so.
Yep.
Actually,
So
no.
I will go deal with the limping, Kenku. Or was he a red cat?
Which ones?
The one that was limping.
Say that again. You cut out for a second.
The one that was limping.
That was the flesh golem.
The flesh column.
Flesh
Oh,
golem.
the flesh golem's limping.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah, the
that's
flesh golem's limping. You
That's-
did see there are a couple other groups of red caps that are going around. Actually, everybody give me a perception check.
no problem. By the way, I was gonna make a joke. I was gonna say actually we could do 2 groups of 3, me, Engros, and Onryu, and then Wolgren with his 2 other personalities.
I rolled a 20 on my perception check.
Perception, I got a 14
That is a
on mine.
dirty 20, not a nat.
Okay. So 20, you got a 14. What'd you say, Wolverine?
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Nice.
Let's go. I see everything as I have 3 people and 3 sets of eyes looking at all directions at all times yelling in my fucking head.
Nat 20.
3 times 3.
Nat 20? Okay. Well,
So
shit.
I roll low.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. So,
Everybody but me.
Well, 14 is not bad. You're just not going to see as well as everybody else.
yeah. Angros and Wolgren both notice 2 different things. Off in the distance, you all see a floating flaming head or a floating flaming skull off in the distance. It's got like a green flame going around it.
Green flame!
There's also on a building just to... So, like, you guys came in the front gate, like, left, off between some buildings to the left-hand side, you see the floating skull. And then off to the right-hand side, or no, off to the back left-hand side towards Mad Maggie, where she had gone to get the ritual ready, which you don't know about the ritual, Gauze. So, but in that direction, you see the two, I think it was red crows that were sitting on Mad Maggie's chest. Ingros and Wolgren, you both see that those two red crows are like perched on a little building and they're just staring at you, like they're watching you guys, like wherever you go.
I pretty much get my maul ready, like battle ready. I don't run to swing at them. I just
but you can tell they're
cautious.
They're not looking at you like ominously or like violently, like they're gonna attack you. They're kind of looking at you interestingly, like, you know how you would see, like, look across the room and see somebody and they have that kind of look on their face like they want to talk to you and they kind of keep like eye contact.
Well, I meant regarding after being insulted by Critias, I get battle, but then I'm
surprised you're not surprised. I'm surprised you are, like, surprised that I'm insulting you.
Yeah.
Well, after Eric's character taught me quite a bit in learning language, some things are actually coming through.
Yeah, some things are sticking.
Good, they should be.
But on Ryu, you do notice. You also notice the two red crows.
I lost you for a second.
Oh, let me know. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. You do notice the two red crows are kind of keeping an eye on you all, and you can kind of tell it's not like, you know, they're looking at you like they're gonna fight you, but you can kind of tell they're keeping a interested eye on you.
Right.
And then you and actually Critias would know this because you were kind of paying attention to it earlier. Mm-hmm. You guys were looking at Mikey and his hobble, and you actually can notice that he does have something that looks to be wrong with one of his feet.
Okay.
So yeah, with your rolls, you guys, because you were already kind of predetermined on that one anyway, so I'll give that one to you. And then Onryu also noticed, like, he kind of hobbles on his left foot whenever he comes down on it.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
but
so me and Onryu are gonna go investigate that, and
what we'll do.
I'll tell Wolgren, go with Angros. Make sure he doesn't smash anything.
Make sure he doesn't break anything.
Don't let him go through doors. Like, I'm going to give him the laundry list of things not to do. Keep him away from chairs. Don't let him open doors. Don't let him smash anything, because then we're going to have to fight our way out of here.
Okay, so as he's going through the laundry list, I'm like, oh, wait. And I'm actually going to get into my pack, and I'm going to pull out some parchment. And like shit, I'm going to start writing.
I'll just hand him the journal that I've kept and be like, here's your notes. If you want to transpose them onto your parchment.
I do better with doors.
And I'm just going to hold my quilling here, and I'm like, oh, fuck. So I put my stuff back and I just kind of grab the book and I start thumbing through it, and it's like front to back pages. I'm like, what?
Walking over.
What do you mean water skins? What's wrong with water skins?
Don't ask.
And then
just
for a second there,
I stop. I'm like, is that any type of door? Is it like handles?
Hinges,
like,
doorknob, door handle, doesn't matter. If it's on hinges and it's a wall that opens that's considered a door, it counts.
I do better with doors.
A bog roll.
You don't want to know. I'm just gonna say, don't ask.
It's not like an egg roll, only, it's not.
Bog roll. Warm cups of milk.
And watch chairs.
And for a moment,
What's wrong with warm cups of milk?
Cups that may look like...
Wait, what? What's wrong with the warm cups of milk? I happen to like cream myself. Cream milk, whatever.
You're okay. He's not with it.
Well, it says warm cups of milk, things that look like warm cups of milk, anything white in a jar.
I mean,
jars.
That's going a little bit too far.
Chairs.
the door is not a joke.
Objects in general.
For a moment, you hear the shield ping into your mind, Wolgren. The shield comes up and it's like, The door is not ajar.
I just kind of paused after hearing that. I'm like, where? No, right now. I'm having multiple personality disorder. Apparently, I have a fucking giant behemoth who's afraid of everything and will kill everything. And you were part of that list. Can we keep the pugs to a minimum?
I'm actually surprised you haven't threatened to shit whip it yet.
And then the shield pops up again, and it's like, okay, but only yes, you ask him if there's any doggy doors included.
Okay, and I look at him. I'm about to ask him. The wolf comes in. He's like, "You prude bitch! You think I would degrade myself to go through a doggy door?" And I pause there for a minute. And Wolfram speaks to both of them. He's like, "Can we not do this now?"
I just look at him confused.
I will turn this body around.
Turn this body around right now.
I will turn this shit around right now.
I will turn around this corporeal
Don't make me
form.
come back to her. So I kind of close the book. I'm like, I'm gonna hold on to this. I got some thumbing to do in it.
Any notes you need to add, don't be afraid to.
Some of the drink. I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Anything you feel you need to add to the book as you deal with, and I'm just gonna kind of be like, as you deal with over.
Head pointing
very like obnoxiously but subtly at the same time. Don't be afraid to put it in the book. If you need a new one, I've got 6 empty right now, so I figured we'd need a lot of them.
Something wrong with your neck, Critias?
He's like, no, not at all.
Other than the pain that you cause in it.
I can fix.
Boom!
I can fix that.
I'm
as
gonna
if
walk
I'm
over to the big
ready
guy,
to.
and I'm still have my quill out, and I'm gonna find that empty page in the book. I'm like, all right, big guy, we're gonna go over to those bird people over there. Don't swing unless they swing first. Let's see what we can do to help people out over here. But if they do anything stupid, feel free to get stupid.
I am
I
not.
hold my quill towards him.
I am not
Say nothing
stupid.
happened, and I write okay with quills and books and prolonged eye contact.
I not stupid.
So he said.
Well,
Communication minimum.
Wolgren is about to feel my pain.
Wolgren. Angros here. Not stupid. Dwarf no longer stupid. Dwarf smart.
You can't bounce in and out of talking normal and talking in broken English.
Well, right now I'm only because he.
I'm just saying, like,
It's kind of developing,
yeah.
but he's getting there.
Slowly and undercommon.
Yeah.
I'm only speaking slowly because.
No, not the soul. You're speaking broken. That's what's confusing me because there are times you've actually spoken in full sentences, but now right there you go to a broken
You can kind of
English
speak
comment.
normal, but you still speak like slow, like.
Yeah. Your speed wasn't what's bothering me. It's you go from talking like this, Angros not stupid. Now you're speaking dumb. Like you've developed. You're level 7. You've developed some sort of normal speech at this point. Or
Yeah.
you should have.
But on occasion it pops up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it will when
it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want
I
to
want you to
like.
like turn the
angry.
character back.
Yeah,
angry.
if you
Yeah.
hit points where you're like hitting a word that's hard to say or a long word you're not used to, and you break it up like that, that would make more sense. But if you're speaking normal in full sentences and then you revert back, that can kind of be confusing.
As all this is going down,
Yeah.
I'm writing in the book, has maternal issues.
Mommy
Brother.
issues.
5 minutes later, Roger's gonna come back. Can I have those other 7 books you got? I'm running out of room.
I already filled them up.
filled this book up. As you're talking, I'm gonna be like, yeah, Critias, you got another book. I'm gonna hand the one back to him. And I'm gonna have one of the corners folded where you can see where I left off.
I'll hand him a fresh book too.
I need a fresh
Then
book.
I'm gonna grab the next book. And I'm gonna be like, Why Wolgren Ashmane?
I suddenly grabbed the book that
Sent into
Wolgren
Avernus.
is holding to look at it.
No worries. I might need your dwarf. I might need to learn your dwarven here in a little bit too.
I hand it back to Wolgren.
Okay.
Must be smart dwarf. Must be very smart.
And it's just a big fucking handprint on it.
Yes, pins and needles.
Do you want pins and needles?
The birds kind of turn and they kind of have a question look in their face and they're like, no, you don't. Those are our names. Wazik was one of the ones at the main guardhouse. And basically, Needles comes back and he's like, prank gone wrong. They're trying to kill us.
Alright.
And then, so you guys are traveling down the little pathway to a little secluded corner. And like Wazik is walking along with you. And he's kind of like every once in a while he'll skip and say, "Cuh, rat meat, suckable, cuh, rat meat," and he kind of keeps walking.
Is this what
What's he looking like?
bloody and almost dead?
Is he still moving?
He's still squirming a little bit.
I'm like, no, and I look at my side and I pull up my mom. I'm like, you gotta do it like this. And I swing down on him.